Due to this winter's significant snowfall and now flooding, many Pikeville area schools are closed as they repair damage or serve as distribution centers for supplies. Pikeville Independent School Superintendent David Trimble explained that the high school suffered minimal damage and they are working hard to get kids back in class.
Thankfully, the damage was minimal. We had our company that's been working with us, ServPro out of Lexington, is phenomenal, and they were in here within 5 hours of the rain stopping, and they began to suck up the water. So the majority of our floors were able to be saved. There's some cove base missing that we'll put down, and then we'll have to refloor the front office because there was some carpet in there, and we won't leave that. And so our main goal has been to restore the building to where it's a safe environment for kids.
While cleaning and repairs are being done to the damaged parts of the school, the administration team has been relocated to the auditorium, where they are working long days to get the school ready for reopening.
We also understand that our kids need consistency. We know families need a place, and a lot of times our families who are working through all of this need a place for their kids to be. And so we want to try to get our kids back in school as quickly as possible.
At Audiology Associates of Prestonsburg, you can live your life the way you want and find the freedom of better hearing. With 40 years of being in the hearing care industry, you'll experience patient care that is specific to you with exceptional follow-up care that ensures your hearing and balance needs are being met. Audiology Associates at 1428 North Lake Drive in Prestonsburg.
While Pikeville Independent Schools plan on reopening tomorrow, the county schools have not been as fortunate. Pike County Superintendent Freddie Bowling explained that 3 schools suffered flood damage, and several others are helping with relief efforts.
We do have several schools. We started out with a couple of schools as shelters, and we're slowly phasing that out. So we have several schools serving as distribution centers and hubs. So we've had a lot of support from our county workers, from our employees at the board, our school workers. It's really just been uplifting to see that many people come out to help our community.
Bowling explained that the plan is to reopen the schools the first week of March and hold classes through spring break to make up for missed time.
By law, we have to have school. We have to have 1,062 hours or 170 school days. So we're going to get back in session as quick as we can.
Pike County schools have missed 5 weeks of school so far this year. Bowling said there is current legislation being debated that could allow schools different ways to make up the missed time.
House Bill 241, usually it's 170 days and 1,062 hours. You have to have both of those, meet both of those. But House Bill 241 allows us to meet the timeline by hours alone, 1,062. And we do bank some time, but due to being out so much, we're looking at extending the school day and taking spring break, and just really getting the kids back in session, have some normalcy for the kids, so that's our plan.
Despite missing fewer days, Trimble is also hopeful the bill passes.
We hope that piece of legislation passes. We appreciate Representative Truitt, who brought that piece of legislation, and the House has already passed it. The Senate will be working through it here in the next couple of days, and we're confident that that's going to go through. And so it'll allow our calendar to still be very reasonable, and allow us to still have our students, fairly consistent with the schedule we've been having over the last few years.
Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Robin Tillman.